Hey, Steeler Nation, welcome to Draft Night. It's MegaCast 3. I'm one of your hosts, JT from Steelers Realm Podcast, bringing it to you not one, but two podcasts tonight live. I'm going to bring on my team, and then we're going to get Bubba and his team for the Triple B podcast on there. But first, starting out on the other side of the state, over there in Browns country, it's the famous TA. What is up, my brother?
JT, it's Halloween, Christmas, Easter, you name it. This is the NFL holiday, and I am excited to be here tonight.
Yeah, awesome to have us all together, man. We got CJ over there who's going to be jumping in with us as well, too. CJ's just joined us here a few months ago or so. But anyhow, on the Triple B side of things, it's the Bubba Brewer. What's going on, my man?
Hey, thanks, JT. Hey, TA, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, 2022, I'm excited. I know everybody in Steeler Nation is excited because this is going to be the effed up draft that I've ever seen in my entire life. But I just want to give a shout out to Mav, the super producer. He might make it tonight. He's has some big business he had to take care of. But for doing the graphics and getting this stuff set up, all shout outs go to Gary. Thank you, Gary. And hopefully you can pop in sometime. But I want to introduce the Triple B. The trio. Cable, my man. What's up, brother?
Hey, guys. Good to be back. Another MegaCast. Thanks for having me. Even though we know there's a discrepancy here, but whatever. We're all friends. We can get past it.
We won't say the discrepancy because we know. So,
well, that's
yeah.
good, man.
Cable's only here to see Bill's dog.
I'm waiting for number 21, but I have a feeling that that's going to get traded out of anyway. So,
hey, everybody that's on the Facebook, hello. Shane, thanks for popping in. Matt Davis, thanks for popping in. And Craig, thanks for popping on. Guys, give your picks and we'll put them on. So we got some time.
That's it, guys. Text your picks to us.
Hey, Trav, thanks for popping in. Grab a beer, some popcorn, because this is going to be crazy. This is going to be something. Yeah.
It is. So we're going to work our way towards Steelers pick number 20. Or
they draft a quarterback. I'm putting a hole in my wall.
Have you picked out which wall you're going to punch?
The right side, brother. The right.
Make sure we can see it.
Yeah.
Did you already take down the pictures, Bubba?
No, I'm going to go right through the pictures if we get a quarterback.
Right. Well,
or my other half is going to have to calm me down.
Hey, look, you might want to start warming up that shoulder, Just start getting it ready because that's what's coming, Bubba. It's coming.
I know. We don't need
I mean, the way this draft is going already, Bubba, look at it this way. If Seattle doesn't take a quarterback, we're going to be looking at all 5 QBs sitting at 20.
Yikes.
Terrible.
What do you guys think about that?
I think that if all 5 quarterbacks fall to 20, I think you ought to let them fall to the second round.
Yeah.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, it's definitely not a QB class to be excited about. And like you said, if they're there at that point, just let them keep rolling.
We need.
What do you think, CJ?
Exactly
you got a quarterback on your first pick?
I'm thinking if there's quarterback that falls to 20, just move back to 32, so you get that 5th-year option because someone will be there. That's my opinion. It's kind of what the Ravens did with Lamar a few years back, and that's kind of my opinion. I don't want a quarterback though. Give me an lineman. Give me a big hog.
Okay, so we're pretty much is everybody on this panel pretty much unanimous? We don't want a quarterback. I mean, Cable, I know you don't.
I'm here for the show. I don't. Whatever. I want to see Bubba put a hole in his wall.
No, well, I don't want to put a hole in the wall either. But
so 4 out of the 5, Bubba, don't want to see a quarterback.
Okay.
Cable just wants to see the whole.
Right.
I just want to see I want to see the world burn.
He wants to see the meltdown.
Yeah. Well, I think Mitch. I believe in Mitch. I think it's going to be game management and. Hopefully, we can get a second tier running back so the wheels don't fall off Najee. So That'll be later
Nope.
round.
That's kind of what I've been pounding. Find a third down running back so we don't have to let him take a beating, because he took a beating as a rookie, and that's not good for the future.
No, it's not.
Well, no,
He
we've
doesn't need
seen
a
what
hurdle
happened.
anymore.
Right, we've seen what happened with Le'Veon Bell. I mean,
Mhm.
we ran the wheels off of him in 4 years.
No doubt.
Willie too.
We did too.
Yeah, that's
Willie-
kind of a history
Bill.
there.
Yeah, you figure old Fast Willie. By the time we were done with him, that was old Model T Willie.
Do you think that's the Tomlin way? You think that's what Tomlin does? He just doesn't care and he figures out.
No, that's exactly what he does. Look what he did with James Conner this few years. He has a bell cow back, and he gives him the ball, and you know what?
Yeah.
It works. It works. It's one of those quick hitters. You know, hey, run the wheels off a guy for 2-3 years, and let's go from there.
Yeah, because running backs come at a pretty cheap cost in the NFL these days. So, and you know, like, great point about James Conner. You know, he looks like he's not getting much traction. They're not doing much with him. He's not showing up. And then he goes to Arizona, and he's one of their biggest offensive weapons.
Pro
So,
Bowler.
yeah, running backs aren't quite the same class of receiver and cornerback and quarterback, like so hard to find.
Well,
All
hey,
right.
shout out to Todd, Nick, Steve Montgomery. Thanks for tuning in, and Chris. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We appreciate it.
All right,
On the-
Seattle's picks in. Let's hear some predictions here.
Well, Kenny Pickett.
Malik Willis. Take
Um,
2 of them if you can.
And ladies and
I
gentlemen,
wouldn't get
we've
one
never
free
done
in
this before.
quarterbacks.
So bear with us. I mean, this has never been done on any podcast that I've done. Or have you done this ever before? JT did a draft thing like this?
No, but let's be honest here, guys. We're not ESPN or Fox or anything like that, dude. So we're just
yeah.
a bunch of guys in our rooms
We have
with
no
microphones
agenda.
talking Steelers and,
Yeah,
and of course maybe one other AFC team too. But
Yeah.
probably not tonight, I'm going to guess.
I think Seattle's going to take a corner. I think they need some secondary help. And I'm not real good on the college players. I just feel very.
I'm not either.
I'm just a novice. Would Bubba make an exception? No, I will not make an exception, Craig, for Kenny Pickett. This is not 1983, and I've been bitching about not drafting Dan Marino ever since because he would have had at least 2 Super Bowl rings, I do believe. I believe it as God is my witness, because that defense, we could run the ball, and he had some receivers, and all we needed was a quarterback in the 80s, because I lived through it. I mean, 3 out of the 5 lived through it. We know.
that's it. So Seattle's pick in yet? Or they're on the clock right now?
It's
No,
in,
that's
but they
it.
haven't announced it.
We appreciate everybody for tuning in, though.
Well, let's get their pick in, make some comments on it, and then if you guys don't mind, we got a selfish little plug we're going to throw out there for about a minute, and then plug our new sponsors. We lost CJ again there, but
Yeah, we need some sponsors, Cable.
Okay.
Get on that cable.
Let's get a drywall. Let's get a drywall repair place.
Yes, I know a couple contractors in the listening area. BPS Construction. I know you can come over real quick and fix my wall. I know
Yeah.
if he's listening. He'll be like, "Oh, Jesus, Bubba, what are you doing?"
Well, guys,
Thanks, Blystone, for listening. Thanks, Rick and Patty.
well, it's official, guys. We're going to have all 5 sitting at 20. See,
Ah.
just took Charles Cross.
This is bullshit. This is terrible.
I mean, so at this point now, all right. So why don't we do this real quick? JT? Give the plug, and let's just play devil's advocate here. Out of the 5 of us, since it looks like we're going to go quarterback, what's the best quarterback that we feel that we're going to blow our number 1 pick on? So with that, JT, go ahead and give us a plug.
all right. I'm not sure what you just said there. My stuff was breaking up here.
Woo!
He wants to know if you were to blow a pick on a quarterback right now,
Who you
who
take?
you taking?
No. If I was to,
We might not have a choice.
We're
Malik.
not going to have a choice.
We're I can swear.
Look at this group,
I'm gonna
Cable.
be
Did you see
fucking
this?
pissed.
I asked one simple question, Cable, and look at this. It's
Yeah.
like I
No
ruined
answers.
the whole night.
Yeah.
No
Oh,
answers.
I'm gonna be.
And we didn't even get the plug in yet.
I
No, no.
don't even know because
It has to be Pickett. Pickett played in an NFL offense, right? He
so
elevated
does it have
talent.
Does it have to
He
be?
Yeah,
that's where I go.
We've got to get rid of the Dan Marino curse. What?
I don't think something from 20 years before I was born matters. I'm just saying that.
well,
Tell that to the boss.
I tell you what, we'd have had 2 more Super Bowls. I do believe that. If it wasn't for
If we
I'd have
took
gave him
Marino?
enough Coke. I'd have gave him enough Coke to win 3. But yeah, I mean, it's just that I'm gonna have to. How old is Willis? Is he 21 or 22?
He's old enough to drink.
Okay, well that's good because Kenny's 24 years old, going what 25? He's gonna be going on 25.
He just turned 24, so it's not like
okay.
It's not like he was a super senior. It's just kind of one of those things where
No, he flunked.
Yeah, his parents
He
held him back.
flunked
Some
underwater basket weaving.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, he could play in the cold because he played at Heinz Field. If that's the choices that I have to take, but I think Tomlin wants somebody more mobile, and he just loves this Willis kid. And I love Jordan Davis.
I think it's all a bunch of smoke screens.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't
but
think
now
there's nothing on tape about Malik Willis that says whoop-de-fucking-do.
and
Dude runs fast.
Let's not forget
He
here,
runs
boys.
fast.
Just this week, now all of a sudden, Matt Corral is leading the stable.
Meh.
They could pick a quarterback in the 7th round to do the practice squad, be the scout quarterback, and get some positions that they truly need. In Kevin Colbert's last hurrah, which I don't even know why he's doing this, because he's going to retire, and he's doing all this draft, and he's going to go to the press box and eat bonbons and just see what come out of it.
He's going to make a little bit of retirement money as a consultant now.
Well,
and I want you to know, Bubba, it was between me and Kevin just edged me out by 22 years.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you can get that. You got prospective job opportunities like that. That's awesome. I can't even get a promotion in my job. But anyway, yeah, I agree, Steve. Better quarterback class next year, Steve. And I know you know football, and I totally agree with you. Totally.
Steve, who's Steve?
Steve Montgomery, man. He knows his football.
He knows his football.
He knows his football. That and when your brother-in-law is a scout for the Colts, you know what I mean? Yeah, good old Chad Henry. Chad knows his stuff too. But yeah, I'm. This is going to be bad if we draft a quarterback.
All right, so we haven't answered the question yet.
No, I said I'm going to go with Kenny because I don't want a display of I don't want a display of when I'm 75 years old and then I got 2 Pitt quarterbacks in my lifetime that we couldn't draft, and then I got to deal with
by the Jets.
I got to deal.
Sorry to interrupt.
No,
that's a good
fine.
Pick by the Jets. That really is.
They need more than they
do need more than state. They do need more than Garrett Wilson, but that's a good pick. Get your young quarterback a playmaker early, and let's see what happens.
All right, CJ, who's your quarterback?
I told you Kenny. He played.
So
in
we
the
got
NFL.
2 Kennys. All right, Cable.
Because he's local.
Make it 3.
Can I give you my sleeper?
Well, hold on. So we've got 3. So we've got 3 for Kenny Pickett. Man, I have to go back to Desmond Ridder. I think the kid's tall. He's big. He's fast. He's got.
That's your second round pick. If they would have drafted a defensive lineman, that'd be the second round pick.
Exactly.
And the third would be a receiver. But you're the man. You're the GM. Make it so.
I'm waiting to get Tomlin on the line right now.
Okay.
All right, JT, who's your pick?
Told you, Willis.
Willis. You're going with Willis. Ooh,
Willis.
okay.
Hey, are you talking like what my pick is, or are you still on the if you have to waste one on a quarterback pick?
We're on the waste of quarterback pick.
Yeah. That's what I'd go with.
Because he's mobile.
Yes.
Sleeper.
All right,
Sleeper
JT.
for some conversation here, real quick.
Is there any talent in quarterback? I've just heard they're all shit. I don't know, Justin. We're going to wait and see at the 20th pick. Hey, Bob, thanks for tuning in. I mean, they're more
Bailey
talented
Zappi.
than me.
Western Kentucky.
Well,
Thoughts?
that's a later pick.
That's a
Yeah.
mid-round pick.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
lets you build your O-line or D-line, right, where they actually need help, and you get someone that put up big numbers in Division I football.
I just don't understand why they think.
He's the ultimate. Let Trubisky play. Let's see what he does in camp, and if he sucks, it's a Mason Rudolph situation. Let's cut his ass and let's move on. As someone else said, Bubba, in your chat, the QB class next year is way better.
Yes.
Which I agree. I completely agree.
But
the Redskins trade.
But also, guys, if
not Redskins, Commanders.
If they're the Redskins to me.
Oh, we just got banned on Apple, Spotify, Twitter. Well, not Twitter anymore.
Oh, we haven't got banned. You just been on this show for the first time, brother. We ain't got banned for the stuff I've said. We ain't getting banned for a long time. But I just think if Dwayne Haskins didn't have that tragedy, we had three quarterbacks, and I think Haskins could have been a viable number two. It could have been going for the number one, I believe, and we wouldn't even be talking about this because we'd have three quarterbacks. We just only have two quarterbacks, and that's why they're getting their quarterback in this 20th pick.
So does anyone have the specifics on this trade?
I haven't seen anything yet.
No, we're at number 11. I got the Saints on my TV because I have cool ass cable. So, would you rather have a quarterback this draft class or Mason Rudolph? Which is worse, Jason? Well, Jason from the Pro Extreme Wrestling Talk. Mason Rudolph is a number 2 quarterback, and I believe that concussion to his head made him worse. And if he wouldn't have got banged up, I think he would be okay. But also, too, he's a second string quarterback, and this draft class is not as good as I wanted it to be. And next year's draft class will be better. But we won't tank. I hope we don't tank. I haven't seen us tank in a while.
All right, so I know Bubba's thoughts. How do the rest of you guys feel about Trubisky?
You know, in the beginning, Cable, I'll tell you, I wasn't too sure I was fond of that pickup. And then the more I looked at it, the more I sat and I thought about it. You know, the kid took Chicago to the playoffs twice.
He was a Pro Bowler too.
And he was a Pro Bowler too as well. You know, in that draft class of him, Deshaun, and Patrick Mahomes, he was all the pundits number 1. So when you looked at that, you know, prior to Dwayne's, you know, tragedy, we had 2 first-round picks for quarterbacks. So as Bubba already alluded to, let's run with them for 1 year. Let's get back to strengthening up the trenches because that's where we were really hurt last year. Get some starters, see what Trubisky does, and if not, wait till next year and go get a stud.
Yeah, you know, that's hard to listen to as a fan of any team. Let's give it a chance this year, and if not, we'll go to next year. But, you know, you can't win it every year, and you got to build. You can't just...
Well, we're spoiled, just like you guys are.
Yeah. There's no quick fixes more times than not, I guess there aren't. And, yeah, I guess, you know, as an outside perspective, I didn't think Mitch was a very good pickup, but you won me over, I guess. Congrats.
Well,
You're
hey, for
just lucky
14 million.
we got him dirt cheap.
Yeah, especially for all the accolades that I guess.
And I can't remember when the last time we won a playoff game anyway in the last 7 years, so it doesn't really matter who we got, I guess, lately.
Just quick update here. So Washington sends the 11th pick to the Saints for 16, 98, and 120. And the pick is about to be announced.
Kenny Pickett. Well, that'll F us all up for our if we have the quarterback.
It's either Hamilton or Pickett. And I could be we're about to find out in 3 seconds, see how stupid I am.
I mean, would you want to have Winston? Winston's dirt cheap for $28 million for the Saints. They can afford that money with all the booze they sell down there. So I don't know. Seth, thanks for showing up. I probably got a little delay here. I got nothing yet.
They're doing the old song and dance Who Day bullshit right now, but
Who Day. It wouldn't surprise me if they went ahead and picked up Trevor Penning here with this pick, because the way the quarterbacks have already slid, might as well take the offensive tackle that you need.
Wow. Hey, Redskins, that's a good trade.
I completely agree. That's a great exactly trade. What I want the Steelers to do.
I just don't want them to draft a quarterback, CJ. I just can't take the Steelers defense rushing for 200 yards a game. It just makes me so upset.
I'm in the same boat. Move back, grab extra picks. Let's shore up the D line, the L line, and let's go from there.
This is like Christmas.
Next year, when they do draft a quarterback, they're set up for success.
Yeah. Michelle Coy, thanks for tuning in. Michelle Coy, thank you. I'm just trying to get everybody that's tuning in to say feel like there's somebody at this lovely draft thing 2022. So thanks for tuning in. Guys, give your Steeler picks. We'll put them up on the screen.
Absolutely. I'd like to see what the fans think.
Yeah.
If everybody polled wants a quarterback, Bubba.
Yeah, I'm not putting any more holes. I don't want to bust up my whole. Look at that walls back there. I got stuff. This ain't the bar downstairs. I'll be.
So what'll make you more upset if you're on live and they take Kenny Pickett, or when the last MegaCast when your computer went down?
Oh, my computer went down. Yes. Hey, Josh, thanks for showing up. Now, Steve Montgomery said Straczynski O-line in Chicago was non-existent when leading that team. No running back, had 2 decent receivers. Let him roll with a better line. If we take a quarterback, Pickett would be higher competition and more mobile than advertised. This is coming from Steve. So,
holy shit, Tony Gonzalez is just rambling right now.
Well, he got nothing better to do.
He doesn't.
He's looking for his 15 minutes of fame again.
So give us some picks, people, on who your number 1 Steeler pick will be. We'll put it up. And like I said, we're missing Mav, who's out in the world. Hopefully he can make it. I don't know. He had some very important business tonight. And sometimes I do feel lost without the super producer, Gary DeBar. So
I guess they were running the triple options here. Goodell to Tony Gonzalez to some random to finally make the pick.
Hey, Caitlin, thanks for showing up. We're missing your other half, though. Rich, thanks for showing up.
Let me take a second here.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Well, while we got a break here, I want to send a plug out. Here, this.
Oh,
see what that is?
Well, you guys get indoors. Right, that's a shaver.
Uh-huh. That is the lawnmower 4.0. Right?
Oh, well, if I try it, I bet you'll get a lot of views if I shave my nuts, huh?
Good. I'm gonna shave
I tell you
live.
what, Bubba. How about if we pick a quarterback instead of you punching
We
a
pick Kenny
wall?
Pick. We pick
you-
Willis. I'm shaving my nuts on live cam, and that's it. We're done.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Oh,
All right.
CJ,
So-
we're
so
off
listen-
now. We're definitely going to be off now. Can't
Let's
we?
do it,
Yeah, there we
baby.
go. But anyhow, support for Steelers Realm has been brought to you by
Chris Olave.
Manscaped.
Oops.
Guys, CJ, do you mind?
Am I right, or is that? Am I right though? That's what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I
So-
right? Oh, okay. Okay.
So let me get this plug in real quick.
Sorry.
Support for
Okay.
Steelers Realm being brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below the waist grooming, and their products are precision engineered tools for your family jewels, Bubba, and yours too
Yeah.
out there, Steeler Nation. Check out Manscaped's Performance Package. It's the ultimate men's hygiene bundle. Join over 4 million men worldwide, just like us, who trusted Manscaped with their exclusive offer, guys, with the special code we have for you, 20% off and free worldwide shipping with the code REALM20 by going to manscaped.com. That's it, manscaped.com. Realm20 gets you 20% off. And check out the Elite Bundle, that performance package out there, which we are all sporting, which also includes one of these guys, too. You know what that is? What that is
I'm
right
not even
there?
saying nothing. I'm afraid to say anything.
Well,
What's that?
let me show you.
Oh, oh, wow.
You hear that, baby? Oh, taking out all that
Wow.
ugly hair in your ears.
Well, people buy something for Steelers Realm. They get some great
And-
sponsorship.
The Weed Whacker. The Weed Whacker, Lawnmower 4.0. Take care of all your manly needs.
Justin,
So-
I'm not doing the nut thing, but thanks. I'd be out too. But
Hey,
Todd
and-
says he's going to go with Pickett. Todd says Pickett. So
Oh, yeah? Okay.
we got another one for Pickett.
All right.
And the receiver from Ohio State went to New Orleans.
Yep, Olave's gone.
Oh, there you go.
If we didn't
So,
need a lineman,
little
I would
plug out
go with
there.
one of those guys.
Thanks for you guys.
We need some receivers too. We do, but not in the first round. There's so many of them.
Yeah, no. But if Olave would have been sitting there at 20, that'd
Sure.
been hard to.
Yeah.
hard
If we
to
didn't,
pass
if
up.
we didn't need a defense, if we didn't need a lineman, and our line was actually maybe a B minus or a B plus on both sides, I'd be okay with that. JT.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, we got something. I got something on the Facebook site. Steve Montgomery says Detroit trade. Is that true?
Yeah, so they just
Woo,
moved
Steve.
into number 12.
Uh-oh. Detroit, they're in Hard Knocks this year. HBO might be something to watch, which I watch HBO all the time. Uh-oh. He said Detroit takes a quarterback. Could be the first
is in.
quarterback. I don't know.
Pick is in.
Montgomery knows his
Pick
shit.
Is in. They're
It's Kenny
showing
Pickett.
Kenny.
I'm a little late. Mike Lightcap, thanks for tuning in. I don't know. Well, T8, if they take a quarterback, that means the second round there'll be 4 quarterbacks or maybe 3.
Well, and that's interesting. Did they trade that 32 pick to jump up there?
I'm looking right now to see the specifics of it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But everybody, thanks for tuning in. MegaCast 3. We have never done this before where both podcasts go together in a draft. We have done some stuff during the season, and I know we'll do some stuff this year. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And if you haven't subscribed to Steelers Realm Podcast, please do, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. From
do.
Tom Pelissaro, Detroit sent 32, 34, and 66 for 12 and 46.
Jesus.
That's a hell of a
Well,
trade for the Vikings.
Yeah, it
I
is.
guess you can say Kenny Pickett's got a new home.
Or Willis.
What have I
Or
plugged
Willis.
the last 2 weeks? How are we going to lead up to the Steelers pick? Stupidity from the Detroit Lions. And they just did it. It doesn't matter who they pick. They just did it.
I like that coach, though. He's ballsy. He makes
He's
plays
their
with rocks
back.
and sticks.
He's brought a little bit of swagger to that team,
Yeah.
but he needs a
No.
quarterback
Yeah.
because
Hard
Hard
Knocks.
Goff isn't
hell?
doing it.
Hard Knocks is
do
gonna be
respect
interesting.
The hell out of Dan Campbell.
Hard Knocks is going to be good. Wow, this is crazy. I wish we were like ESPN was calling right now. I don't know. This is hard to keep it. Yeah, this is because we're just waiting, and that's why we do landscape, commercials, and I'm sitting here talking about putting holes in my wall. And
you're exactly right, Bubba. You got a landscape with your manscape. Whether you're using the lawnmower or the hard to reach places with the weed whacker, it's just like going outside into your yard.
Yeah,
you want that nice, crisp, clean shade.
Yeah. I feel jealous. We can't get sponsored. We're going to get thrown off my podcast, and you guys get sponsorship. I'm going to cry. No, I'm kidding, people. We're good.
Wait a second. You're telling me they traded
Jamison
Williams? What?
Holy
wow, that's crazy. No, that's crazy.
That's
dumb as shit.
What?
We should become a Lions podcast.
Wow.
Seriously. They just traded that for a wide receiver.
Wow.
What? A wide receiver still coming off of an ACL.
You might be right. You might be right, TA. There might not be a quarterback till we get to us. Unreal.
This is
This
crazy.
is unreal.
Why would you give up all of that draft stock for a guy with a bum leg? Because he's definitely not the next Megatron.
Wow.
Right.
That's crazy.
I'm at a loss of words.
You're
How
flabbergasted.
dumb can the Lions be?
Well,
They just answered the question.
I thought they were going to take a quarterback. I swear to God.
Well, yeah. Why
So did
would
Steve.
you jump that
So
high?
did Steve. To take him? That's crazy.
Yeah, especially as heavy as this wide receiver class is.
Yeah. Wow.
What?
Well, they must think isn't it Michael Thomas, their receiver? Because he was hurt the last 2 years.
Well,
I like his tennis shoes, though, with his suit. Wow. Man. See, if we saw some quarterbacks going off. If we saw some quarterbacks going off the board, it'd make the 20th pick a little interesting.
Well, sure.
But
it's very interesting for me, Bubba. I'm waiting
You're loving
with bated
this.
breath.
I know. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I don't want to.
Solely for your reaction.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of F words. I guarantee it.
so how quickly are the Eagles running up this Kyle Hamilton pick?
well, I mean,
Because that's what they need.
and you figure that's who they've got to be going for is Hamilton.
And then Baltimore's
I
up
mean-
after that, and Davis goes off the board. And then we got to deal with him for the next couple years. 5, 8. That'll be great.
Yeah,
Especially when you got a center that can't.
Davis.
I hope
mean,
not either,
everyone-
because
Everyone in Baltimore just tears their ACL during camp, so we should be good.
the running backs. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in to MegaCast 3 as we try to figure out what the Steelers will draft, and if we could pick it, I'm going out to play the Powerball like I did yesterday, and I lost. So I hope that was my relation at one in Arizona at $450 million. Please give to the two podcasts, and we will take donations, and we will spread the wealth if we had it.
I thought you were setting up a pun there when you said if I could pick it. But
Oh, that's a good one. I know. I bet you Mav would love it if we got Kenny. I bet because Mav is a huge Pitt fan. He would love it. And I guarantee, Mav, if you're listening, you'll have a jersey if Kenny Pickett's in. If they draft Pickett, he's getting a jersey. I guarantee.
I thought you were all for Pickett.
I like
that long
Pickett,
ago.
but I do like Pickett, but we need. I can't handle. I can't handle the defense like people like me running for 280 yards with a bam shoulder. I can't run that much, but I just can't. It just makes me so mad. And
Bubba, I was just going to ask, when was the last time you ran and it wasn't from the law?
Oh, it's been a while.
Well, you made the parameters longer by throwing in that last bit.
Well, wow, this is. Usually I'm like all whatever, but this year is a little different. You know, I mean,
Yeah, it does have a different feel to it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been such a crazy off season, man, and especially like all the drama leading up to this. It's almost like premature edraftulation here. So,
But I do say that the Steelers for the offseason has made it very interesting and did a lot of signings, which I never thought they would actually do. Usually they get that one and that's about it, or they get somebody down from, Aldi's or Walmart and sign them to a deal.
that's right.
But but to me, the end of the era with Big Ben, and this is going to be rough for me, being a Big Ben fan all my life since they drafted him. It's just going to be rough. So it's going to be a different look. Very, 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 very different look. Even though his arm was held by duct tape the last 2 years, I still supported him no matter what. So if anybody got some picks, put them out there, people.
That's it. So before we came on here, they were talking about the Browns quarterback and the situation there with Mayfield, and like,
Baker?
what are they going to do?
Baker.
Yeah. What are they going to do with him? Are they going to take him? Like, is he going to camp with Watson?
I would think so.
Hey, if they would have cut him, if they'd have cut him yesterday, and if I was Pittsburgh, I'd have picked him up so we can get some linemen. He beat us in the playoffs. Hey, whatever. Competition's good.
CJ, you're just grinning there. What are you thinking, man?
Honestly,
He's seeing visions
No.
of Baker Mayfield in the backfield there,
honestly,
running bootlegs.
give me him. Give me him. But
Take him.
Yeah.
if he gets cut and you can pick him up cheap. And the only reason I agree with that is I'm a big believer, as I've said before, you need to have the O-line and D-line solidified when you bring in a young quarterback to be successful. Right
Yeah.
now, they can't check those boxes. And that's why I've been hammering anyone. I've been hammering the Jordan Davis train. So let's party. Just be smart. If you trade back and you end up with a quarterback and you pick up another pick or two, I'm cool with it. At 20, no.
All right, so let's ask
that's
this
just how I
question.
feel.
What if the Browns decide they want to trade back into the first round since they don't have a first round pick and they're willing to go ahead and offer us 4 or 5 picks and Baker Mayfield with half the salary? Do we go ahead and trade out of the first round?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Mm,
TA, you're making us all go,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the air right out of this draft thing, man. I mean, has
That's one of
anybody
those
not
things where
analyzed this enough?
TA, when you hear that and you say that and no one knows what to say, that means it's kind of fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I mean, because I don't know. That would go ahead and definitely take care of our quarterback issue for the next 2 years and pick up a stud. And
I
if we
just
pick
can't
up
see them. I
additional
just
draft
can't see
picks.
them.
Well,
I
there's
can't see
people
them.
saying
Go ahead.
people saying that he's predicted on Saturday to draft, and then also Montgomery said Carolina is looking maybe make a trade later on for him. These are all speculation, but I'm just putting it out there since they're writing it down.
Shane says trade.
Well, now here's the kicker. The Eagles pick is in and the Ravens pick is in.
Well, that Jordan Davis is gone. God
It's
damn
gotta
it.
be.
Yep. We'll have to deal with him
Or
for the
they
next
could-
5 to 6 years.
Now, they could have went ahead and
Better
picked
get
up
a
Trevor
center.
Penny.
Hey, Jeff, thanks for listening. I just want us to be able to move people off the line. And
That's it.
because it can't be all Najee. Half a yard and then 4 yards on his own. I mean, he won't last long.
Or by chance, do we have what's going on here the last time that the Ravens were involved with something like this? That the Ravens have leapfrogged possibly the Philadelphia Eagles?
Maybe a little trade action going on here. Something, a little swap.
Eagles Select on my TV, which is not Xfinity cable,
Oh, nope, here it is.
which is still good cable. I want to put it out there.
Fucking plug them. They might pick you up.
Well, I stream all my stuff, CJ. So I'll be
Well,
more than
hey,
happy
we were
to get
talking about-
sponsorship.
Talking about ESPN earlier. Hey, they're not everything they're cracked up to be. So
No, Mel Kiper sucks.
Oh,
There goes Jordan Davis.
Tell me how.
Where
you
did
do
the
that.
Eagles?
Yep.
the
Yeah.
Eagles.
Fuck. At least he's not in a well. God, at least he's not with. Well, at least he's not with the Ravens.
Well, he did end up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, he did. Not the wrong side of the
Yeah.
goddamn state.
Him and Hargraves plugging up the middle
Oh
together.
man, that's going to be a formidable defensive line.
Yes, it is.
Ah,
Yes,
but
it is.
look, guys, we don't have to deal with them because the Ravens were going to pick them. So
Oh, there's
I'm
no doubt about
okay.
that.
I'm okay with that. So, like I always say, fuck the Ravens. So, boy, there's a lot of quarters going in my square jar.
in your jar.
Yeah.
I think Penning comes off the board real quick here.
Oh man, this is so scary. Do we
They've
go?
needed- They've needed a tackle.
All right.
They
So does
tried
the
to-
Ravens?
They tried. Oh god,
do,
yeah.
the Ravens go ahead and pick up George Karlaftis, or do they pick up the other lineman there from Alabama?
But also, I see the Redskins. Does the Redskins get a quarterback before us?
Commanders.
I call them the
God, you are
Redskins.
You're gonna get us
Why?
banned.
Why is that for real? We can get banned from that?
I don't
I can-
know.
Oh, I
No.
said 18. I said 18 F words and said about shaving my nuts, and we won't get banned from that. But if I say Redskins, we're done.
Quit saying it then.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, it went right over my head.
Can
Uh-huh.
you see, Bubba?
Wow,
Can you
he's
not
nice.
see that Cable is looking a little red skinned?
Oh well.
No, just quiver with anticipation for your guys' pick. that's
I
all.
like
All
that
right.
suit that Jordan.
All
Wow,
right.
he's got a nice suit. Nice red, like candy striper kind of suit.
I think he's missing the stop sign.
Wow,
at
he's
the
huge.
Crosswalk.
Oh my God, he almost hit that light coming through. God, I wish he was a Steeler.
All right.
God, it pisses
All right.
me off.
Hold on a second here. Just 1 second.
Mm-mm-mm.
Jermaine Johnson, DN, Florida State. Everyone predicted him to go a little earlier, right? Let's say we're looking at 17, 18. He's still on the board.
They're going with a quarterback.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, they're not. They are not.
I hope you're right.
Why not pair this guy next to TJ as an outside pass rusher? Why not give up a third round pick, move up 2 spots, and grab him?
I don't think they're
You
gonna
can
trade
move.
up.
You could move. I hate moving up, but think about it. He's a beast.
No,
Nope.
no, I don't want to move up. There's
No,
nothing
just-
to move up for.
Yeah, because Eagles just took what I wanted.
So the only thing that leaves us is training.
Is the I'll go with Tyler Littenbaum. I'll go with Tyler right now. I'm dicing it up right now. I'm throwing the dice out.
I'll tell
I
you
agree
what,
with that.
I wouldn't mind having that Carletis kid. Put him on the
Yeah.
other side of TJ in the backup Highsmith.
Well, I was thinking if Johnson was there, I think Highsmith could play the middle. I really do.
I don't know.
Mm.
Baltimore's pick's got to be in.
It is.
It's in. They just they haven't
You
announced
know,
it.
Mel Kiper's got to get
There
his
it is.
face time in.
Who the
Wow.
hell is Mel Kiper anyway?
He's got a third-rate podcast that nobody heard of. We'll get him on the show, Cable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just who I want on the show.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I don't want him. Oh. This is so hard. Like, I don't mind watching it. When you're watching it, you're okay. But when you're doing something like this and you see stuff going off the board, I'm very stressed right now because I just know that the person that I did want for a long time is gone. There he is right there. But I'm glad he's not with the Ravens. But
Right.
now, do we get a center and move Kendrick to guard? I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Oh, this is so.
Yeah, I think they're going to go with that Carl after this kid.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh. And then take Desmond Ritter. It's a second pick.
No, I'm saying the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking
Sorry.
that's who the Ravens just picked up. Unless they decided to reach for Fedarian, which was Jordan's hombre on the defensive line.
It looks like a prom queen in a red sash. I don't know. That's pretty good, Shane. That is pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big palm queen.
That's a good pick. Hate the
Hamilton.
Ravens.
Hamilton.
Ooh,
Steve says,
Hamilton.
"Oh, that was a good pick."
Oh,
Oh, that's. Oh man. We don't have. Oh.
Now we got to deal with Ed Reed Jr.
yeah.
Oh,
He'll be there
no.
for the next 15 years.
Yeah, another Hall of Famer. Hey, just to kind of build off that, how amazing is it that Tomlin and Harbaugh have coached as long as they have with their respective teams, been rivals, won division, traded division, lost the division, so on and so forth. Have we ever seen anything like this with two, whether you like it or not, both of them are going to be Hall of Fame coaches?
In the same division, I think you're going to have to go back to the days of Hallis and who was
Lombardi.
the other one? Yeah, Hallis
Oh.
and Lombardi.
Did they coach against each other?
They did coach against each other.
We have Terrell Edmonds. Yeah, I know, Steve. I know. Thank you. Yeah, Steve, I know. Yeah, I know. We got him cheap though. Aldi prices, man. Aldi's prices.
Well, there
And
you
the Honey Badger.
go.
Well, the Honey
We
Badger.
haven't talked about Terrell coming back.
Well, the Honey Badger's still out there, and nobody's offered him diddly. So something's
No.
in there.
That's
Something
right.
was bad. So
I
Well-
would take Terrell Edmonds at this price over the Honey
Yeah.
Badger at the price
Yeah.
that he wants.
yeah, he's not worth the price, and he's 29, probably going on 30. So
Exactly. He's older. Edmonds, guess what? Hey, JT, what did I always say about Edmonds?
He's always there.
He's never hurt. And he can always
He's
play.
always there. He's always healthy.
I wish he was like his brother in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Damn right. Hey, that's the truth.
Oh, well, we're getting close. Houston 1, 2, 3. Then the Cobra Commanders will be up next after Houston.
You got it right there.
I
Yeah.
tell you what, wouldn't it be some shit if they just traded out of the first round?
Oh, don't, because then I can't do this all night. I got to work tomorrow. We all do. I'll be like, wow. And then for the people that are listening, thank God that you're still sticking around. We appreciate it. Thank you. Neither podcast has ever done this before. And I think we're doing a hell of a job, I do believe.
Well, hey, we were just wanting to hang out with everybody during the draft instead of each of us sitting at our respective TVs, sipping our respective beers,
Oh, is that his girlfriend? Somebody's girlfriend. Oh,
one-on-one.
wow.
or whatever. But
All right, let's be honest, JT. We all wanted to go through the same pain and torture together. This is like a group therapy meeting here, right here.
that's right. We've been going through this off season together, all off season, putting up with this. So, yeah. Let's ride it on out here.
Oh,
So-
thanks. Montgomery said he's enjoying the good concept, fellas. He's a draft junkie and he's enjoying it. So thanks, Steve,
Nice.
for tuning in.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey,
Pete.
Big Mike,
Appreciate
thanks for tuning in, brother. Thanks, Big Mike.
All right, so
Big
so
Steeler
do we
fan.
got some? Do we got some picks coming through, Bubba? Are these? Is
Well,
Big Mike
hey
and
guys,
all
like I
them
said,
throwing
give
some
us your draft picks, and I'll put them on because of the Facebook. You can't do that, but we can do if you're on YouTube. We can share the comments to the video screen. So, and then hopefully my pick is not a quarterback. But also too, we get to go to training camp this year, so that's a good thing.
That's right.
That is
Dude.
a good thing.
Kenyon Green off the board.
Whoa! Whoa! What's up with that? What the fuck?
You didn't like the King pick?
Oh, I'm glad he's out of Baltimore. AB's cousin. Wow, that's crazy.
What? Washington's playing us all here. Move back, collect some picks. Hell of a trade for them.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, thanks for tuning in.
This is
Wow, that was
where
quick.
This is where they take their quarterback.
Yeah. This is the court. This could be the first
This
one off.
this has to be a quarterback. Honestly,
has to be. I'm not betting because I don't win. I don't win. What a little static here.
You hearing that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. Usually
Like
it's not
every once in a while, a
staticky.
little bit.
Yeah.
What's that?
Usually it's not staticky, but little technical difficulty. I don't know why. I think the last time I smashed my tablet when we had the first megacast, I plugged it, so it hasn't been right ever since.
Is that on video so I can go back and watch?
No, but if you would have been at my house, I woke up the whole neighborhood. And
Well, that was
Yeah,
the
it was
problem. His laptop died, so there was no video.
yeah, it's no video at all during a megacast with Randy Fuller. That was awesome. That was one of my
The
highlights.
pick? The pick is in. Is a
Uh,
quarterback.
yeah.
Can someone look this up? I'm kind of too lazy right now. What's the latest a
You're
quarterback has been chosen in the first round?
This would probably be ranked up there pretty high.
Because we got to be getting on it here at 16.
Well, we drafted the
Yeah.
first running back last year, so we were starting to trend every year.
I work with a guy that's from Virginia, and he was saying if the Commanders draft a quarterback, he's going to lose his shit. So he's in the same boat as you, Bubba.
Oh, well, it's in. Oh, is it
Well,
Pickett?
ESPN just cut the commercials, so we got,
I'm on
yeah.
NFL Network, so
and they're all on the same page.
yeah. I just want to
You
see
know,
Mav get
Old boss meet the new boss.
Mav get a
type
Pickett
deal.
jersey because.
I'm gonna grab a soda here real quick and
Trade alert.
back.
What?
What?
Trade alert.
Don't tell
Yes.
me the Steelers are jumping up.
Oh,
Please don't tell me. No, come on, no. Do not tell me this. Because Jeremiah was predicting this earlier that we were going to go ahead and trade out with the Chargers.
I don't know why. Oh, that's
don't-
ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 3 picks left. You're going to tell me you're going
Yeah,
to
why-
more picks to go get one of these jokers?
Well, they figured that if the Commanders, the Cobra Commanders, pick a quarterback, New Orleans probably picking whoever they don't because they would take Pickett because it's a dome stadium. So if the oh God, there I go again. If the Commanders take Willis, Saints take Kenny, and Pittsburgh takes the center. I'm okay with that. Andrew, thanks for tuning in to the MegaCast 3. This is like waiting for an eternity.
I'm telling
Feels
you,
like
I got like this upset stomach now that this trade's in. I'm like
Andrew
no.
Stewart says Washington is taking the Penn State whiteout. Andrew
No,
Stewart.
stop.
That's what he says.
Tell
I
him to
just
stop.
I
Tell him
just
I said stop.
CJ says stop, Andrew.
He's a
That's all I
midget.
know.
He's a midget.
I don't know. I just work here.
Well, to sort of answer your question, in 1996, no quarterback went in round one.
Woo! Way to go,
Oh.
Cable.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. He said watch. He said watch, CJ. That's what he said.
All right. While we're talking about QB picks, here is a couple of the 10 best late round quarterback selections in NFL draft history.
Well, we already know the one. You don't even have to say that.
Mark Malone.
How about Mark
Yeah.
Bulger is number 10 in that list.
Is Brian St. Pierre number 9?
I don't know. I'll get to
Oh.
that. But round 6, pick number 168 was Bulger, the Saints. Another Mark, spelled differently, was number 9. You guys know who that might be?
Mark
Draft
Rippon.
year was 93.
Mark Rippon.
No.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even.
That was a good
I
guess.
wasn't
though.
born yet.
He probably wasn't
That
even
is-
born yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Mark Brunell.
Oh, he was a Steeler killer Sunday
He
night.
was for
Rick.
Jaguars. Round 5, he was pick 118.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Number 8 was Rich Gannon in 87. Round
Ooh.
4. Brad Johnson, 92, round 9. Here's another name from the past here, Matt Hasselback.
Oh, I remember
went
him.
Round
Huh.
6,
We beat him. Thank you.
1998.
Andrew Stewart said Dotson went to Washington with a eyebrow emoji. Oh,
We'll
I
get
don't
back
know.
to those.
Yeah, Andrew, I'm disappointed too. I wanted Davis too. Why audio?
Yeah.
Audio.
Jahan Dotson, wide receiver.
That's the
Penn
dude from Penn State. Oh, he was
Yeah.
right. Andrew
He was
Stewart
right.
gets the MegaCast 3 award.
State. There you go.
Oh, CJ. Look, he wanted to bet you money too.
What?
He did.
What?
He wanted to bet you money. He was right. He's the only one that actually got a pick right the whole fucking thing.
Shit. I
He said,
think
"Let
we
me see
should
the money."
invite this guy on.
Well, he's on the Facebook site.
I know.
Yeah. Hey, I didn't
I-
know. I never said it. That's all CJ. I didn't say nothing.
DM me. We'll figure it out. Anyway, I don't get this.
Well, I don't know.
They picked now not in a vacuum. They did.
Wow, he's tiny.
extra picks. Yeah, he's like 5'9".
Yeah, but he's got 4.4 speed. I could do that eating wings in a hoagie, but not running.
Chargers
gonna
pick is in.
He said he's going to give you I'll give you the next one here in a few minutes. Just give me a few minutes. He'll give you the next one, CJ. That's what he said. He's challenging you. Oh, look
All
at
right.
him. He's fast. Wow.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. I just. Who's throwing him the football?
Well, it's not Kenny Pickett.
Facts.
Hey, JT, who was the rest of your quarterbacks there? I'm kind of curious.
Well, you said Mark Rippon, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, he's number 5, dude.
Oh, wow.
Good
There you
call
go.
there. 1986, he went in round 6,
Wow.
pick 146 overall, and then the next ones are pretty cool too.
Chargers pick is in.
Montgomery says
They
the
ran this
tackle.
Jermaine Johnson pick right up.
Zion.
Uh,
Right up to the edge.
yeah,
It's got to
Andrew
be
got it
him.
quick.
Huh?
That's
Damn.
what he picked.
Still no quarterback.
That's Corona down there. That's Corona down there.
Andrew said he had it right again because he picked Zion Johnson. Zion Johnson. Oh my God.
What are you doing over there, Bubba?
Well,
You
I had to
you
plug it
you,
in and out.
you kind of making yourself some room to get ready to punch the wall.
I don't.
Yourself some room to get ready to punch the wall.
Here we go. We go. It's happening.
Buy new headphones.
What's happening? What's happening?
What's happening?
Pickett to the Steelers. Pickett to the Steelers.
What do you mean pick it to the Steelers? I mean, right now the Titans are on the clock.
I can't foresee them drafting Tannehill 2.0.
I mean, because they're the ones who just
kind of
traded.
how I see. That's kind of how I see Pickett. He's Tannehill 2.0.
Andrew Stewart. I'd rather have Pickett than Willis. That's what Stewart says. I don't know, Andrew. You've been right on. You should go work for ESPN. You're doing better.
Shit, we should give Andrew a fucking link.
Yeah. Hey, Carl, thanks for tuning in. I have to go buy a new headphone. I think I must have smashed it because I'm just all staticky. It's terrible.
Are you
Static
guys
cleaning,
hearing
maybe
that
it's
too,
static.
or no?
No, it's I hear it. It's not usually like that. I just want to let you know, America. It's not usually like that. I don't know why. I didn't touch nothing. I didn't break nothing here until about another 5 more minutes, and then I can't break nothing because I got a lot of valuable stuff in my studio. I'll just be saying a lot of F words, and then I'll
Thank
probably
you
go out
for
and buy-
addressing the entire country there, Bubba.
Yeah,
I think
I'll probably go buy a Pickett jersey once he gets drafted.
Are
Hey,
you
guys.
serious though?
Did anybody see that? Did Baltimore just traded back up into the first round with the Arizona Cardinals?
Yeah, they're right
Oh
after
wow.
What's
Right
that
after-
about? Anybody see that?
Packers. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's right after the Packers and before Dallas. AJ Brown traded to the Eagles. Montgomery.
What?
Wow, Montgomery.
AJ Brown went to the Eagles.
That's what Steve said. He's right on.
I need to see if I'm.
Holy shit. Yeah, he did. Yes,
Oh, good
That's
God.
a hell of a trade for the Eagles.
That's the trade.
They fucked up. They fucked up. The dude from TCU,
Oh.
the wide receiver that they drafted.
Oh my!
Why can't I think of his name?
The pick is in. Wow, we might as well just finish. You know what, guys? We might as well just finish this whole round out.
They end up being that way, huh?
It might be.
did. Wow.
I'll tell
I
you what,
cannot
it's going
believe
quick.
Wow.
Eagles
Yeah.
landed AJ Brown.
Wow, that's oh wow. Andrew Stewart says Trey Burks to Tennessee. Whew. Wow, Andrew, thanks. Is that your pick or you already know, Andrew? Yeah, because this first round, it's only like 10 o'clock. Well, actually, it started at 8. We got on at 9, so we only have an hour.
Right. Right.
It seems like we've been on forever. Forever.
This has been like the longest hour of all time.
Oh, I'll tell you what, CJ, we've had podcasts for 3 hours, man. I bought a cable. We
Oh,
can't get
yeah,
guys to
but-
shut up.
The anticipation, I think, is more what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true,
Oh,
too.
absolutely. Because everything's fallen right for them to do something.
Yeah, because it
dumb.
never happens like that. Like, it never falls. I mean, Najee was good last year, but it doesn't ever work out for the Steelers like this. But we don't really, I don't.
Okay.
All right. Well, ESPN the draft is in a commercial. Who would you say is the biggest bust that they've drafted in the last 10 years that you're like, that shouldn't have been, he shouldn't have been a bust? Yeah, the Steelers.
Oh, fucking Artie Burns.
Okay.
That's my
TA,
pick.
JT. Come on, hit me quick.
I'm a Swede.
Yes, that's who I was going to
That's
say
good.
too. Lima
Really?
Swede was my first thought.
Are
Yeah.
you kidding? Nice.
That dude,
I'm a Swede.
Jesus. TA?
I'm trying to think of the outside linebacker,
Jarvis
wow.
Jones?
Yes,
Jarvis Jones.
That's
good.
what
Yeah,
Bones
talking
Javicki
about-
just said. Jarvis Jones and
Yep,
Andrew
Jarvis
Stewart said
Jones.
Jones.
Jarvis Jones ended up on a Subway commercial for a few years just based on one pick.
Well, there you
It's
go.
unbelievable.
That's only
Montgomery
because
says
Jared
Huey-
was
Huey
busy looking
Richardson.
at pictures he wasn't supposed to.
Remember Huey Richardson? That's what
Yes,
Montgomery says.
yeah.
That was a bust too.
It was.
Walter Abercrombie for me, man, when I was a little kid. That was a bust. John Remus, the guard. Oh, there was a whole bunch of them.
Trevor Penning is seriously going to fall to the Steelers. It's a no-brainer.
Oh, man.
It is a no-brainer. Him or Devin Lloyd. It's a
Dude,
no-brainer.
you got to take him.
All right, guys.
Penning?
Yes, if he falls.
Yeah,
you gotta take him.
I completely agree. If he's there 20, you run the card up, it's like a no-brainer.
This is wow. Unreal.
I'll meet you in the middle and even settle for Nakobe Dean.
I want a lineman. Boom, 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 boom. Hi, Paulette. Thanks for watching out in Arizona. I think that's where you live. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Too many concussions.
All right. Hey, all right, guys. Hey, it's still to continue on here. The countdown. Joe Theismann was number 4, drafted in 71. You guys remember by who though?
The Jets.
Nope. Miami.
Oh, I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I know what
Joe-
number 1 is. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep, he was actually was
Uh-oh.
selected round 4, pick 99, the 71 draft. But they didn't negotiate the contract, and that kept him from going to Miami, and instead he elected to sign with Toronto Argonauts of the CFL.
Ooh.
Didn't go to the Redskins, which were the Redskins then, till 3 seasons later in 74.
Did they just draft Burks? Because Andrew must get
and this is what
wow, Andrew, you're smoking it.
All right, so let's ask this question.
So you draft a wide receiver, you trade away an established wide receiver, you do pick up a pick, and you pray that he's as good as the person you traded away.
Well, AJ Brown wanted out, didn't he?
They all
So
wanted
Debo
out, or they were
Samuels.
holding out.
Yeah.
Do you say James Washington?
AJ Brown's a different animal from James Washington. This guy actually did something.
Washington didn't get his just due.
No,
in
I'm
Pittsburgh.
talking about letting somebody go, and then you end up picking somebody else up that I don't know.
Yeah.
Was that
All right, so-
Ravens receiver any better?
Hey, Greg,
Well,
you're Vicky. Thanks for watching.
Here we go.
So now
All
let's
right,
ask
guys.
this question. Now, we've also got right now, we've got Jermaine Johnson, edge rusher
Yeah.
from Florida State on the board. We've got Trevor Penning, unless the Saints go ahead and take him here. And we've got Devin Lloyd, Utah linebacker.
And we also
And
got
we
Tyler
still
Linderbaum.
have George Karfaletis on the board.
They're drafting quarterback.
And leaning back, is that what you're saying, Bubba? You don't want any of those other 3 picks?
I to take anything you give me because I just don't want a quarterback because we have other needs, and I've been saying it for weeks. But
Well,
I
that makes
think-
both of us.
I mean, I would take the center. I would take Tyler Lindenbaum right now.
Yeah, but I think he's going to fall to the second.
You think? Ooh.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
the way
If
this
he
draft's
does,
going, I mean,
yeah,
the
I
way
this
think-
draft
draft's
is
going.
messed
Move
up.
back. Move back. Move back.
All right,
Got more
before we
pick.
pick, let's do this. I'm going to put this on a ticker. Bubba, who's your call? Who's your pick?
Well, I'm going to go with Tyler Lindenbaum because I don't want a quarterback. That's what I'm picking. Fucking Hail Mary
Okay.
pass.
All right, TA.
Hey, I already said my first
go
3
right
was
around.
Jordan Davis, Chris Olave, and Trevor Penning. If the Saints don't grab Penning, it's a no-brainer to me. You got to take the kid.
Any?
And New Orleans, the pick is
All right,
in.
Cable. Thoughts?
Kenny Pickett train, buddy.
Oh, shit.
He just wants
missed
to
it.
see
He
Bubba
just
punch
wants
the
to see
wall.
Devontae
Yeah.
Wyatt.
Devontae Wyatt
Yep.
from Alabama.
Wow.
Georgia.
Georgia. Devontae.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Didn't he have like a what
I'll
was
take
his
the-
issue? What was his issue? His like off the field problems or something.
You're thinking of the linebacker.
thinking
who
the wrong
was
guy?
a-
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Bubba, you're right. He had a domestic violence charge a few years back. That's
Ooh.
now
Steelers are on the
rear-ended
clock.
totally head.
Oh,
Because
I was
then-
thinking. I was thinking they're a linebacker that just got charged with like 3 counts of rape. But
Well, we don't want that.
yeah,
No, I don't want any headaches. I had to deal with those years of AB and Le'Veon Bell were enough for me for a while. Did they get a quarterback? Saints get a quarterback. Domestic violence, Steve says. I'll tell you what, Steve, you know your shit. I think I know some stuff too, but and not when it's Steeler, because I'm all whatever. This is crazy. Andrew Stewart says Saints are taking Pennington.
yeah.
Chris, thanks for tuning in, Chris.
Damn
You okay?
it.
You okay? You okay,
All right,
TA? I was like that with
Then-
Jordan
then-
Davis. I feel your pain.
Then we-
Feel your
Dude,
pain.
then
All
we
right,
got to
last
trade.
minute.
We just
Who
we
else?
got to trade out. We got to trade out. I mean,
Move back. Move back. Move back. Move a bunch of. Just move back.
Minnesota's the last pick in the first round. The last pick.
And what did I say? 32 quarterback. So you
Well-
have that 5th-year option.
I don't think they're going to trade back.
so here we're sitting with all of the pick of the barrel, the cream of the crop.
Yeah, Chris, I know. Quarterback. I know.
TA, I think you got those mixed up a little bit.
Hey, that's
The cream
because
of the crop.
I'm
The pick of the
I'm-
litter and the bottom of the barrel.
yeah, there you go. There you go. And I'm
That's
stuck
all right,
at the
dude. I
bottom of
love
the
you, man.
barrel.
I had to bunch your stones.
Man,
Had to bust those shiny balls of yours.
Steve for sure that it was.
By the way,
Penny that hit
gentlemen,
that
how do
nut.
those ladies like those smooth, silky nuts, huh?
I ain't discussing my
Yeah.
sex life on TV.
Hey, it's not just for men,
Oh my!
gentlemen.
You'll
Not
have 10
just for
sales
men.
by tomorrow.
Look at
Yep.
CJ. Look at
Trevor
CJ.
Penny.
He's just like, I'm not saying nothing.
I'm gonna watch it on TV, Andrew. Andrew got the pick for the Steelers. I'm gonna watch it on TV so I can get turn into the Incredible Hulk. And we didn't get a lineman, probably. Saints
I'll say
selection.
this, Jake. Trevor Penny. I'm just going to say this, JT. My wife is on the
Okay.
teabag kick, and it's not Lipton.
Thanks, Andrew.
Hey, did you spritz him
Trevor
up, buddy?
Penning.
You
Your
spritz
boy
him up?
taking off the-
That ball deodorant is amazing.
You got to put a little sugar in your tea.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. Shoot me straight, Bubba. Who we taking?
I'm still going with the center. I want a center, but somebody
want
Andrew already
Linderbaum.
knows. Yeah, I want Linderbaum,
JT?
but I already know that we got a quarterback, probably.
Taking Willis.
Tia?
Fuck.
Exactly.
Every pick is just that one's out. That one's out.
At this point, I just don't care. Let's just see which one of the 5 they pick. And let's just roll with it. I mean,
Cable?
that's really all you can do.
I'm still holding on to Bubba punching the wall.
No, I
Oh, you can't back out of it now,
No,
Bubba.
well, I don't want to break my hand. I have to work tomorrow.
Well, that'll get you out of work.
No, because it wasn't a work-related injury.
Oh,
on-
if you tell them why you punched the
well,
wall, they'll understand.
Yeah, well, man.
All right.
I didn't-
I'm going Devin Lloyd.
Now, I'd be okay with Devin Lloyd. I'd be okay with Devin.
That's
I'd be
Over
okay
and
with
under on the
Jordan.
F-bombs by Bubba after the pick in a minute. Start line
Oh,
is
the picks
38.
the picks in.
Yes, it is, baby.
I gotta
They
go.
ran up that Kenny Pickett card real quick.
I'm off camera now.
All right. So what do you?
Man, you're still on
Oh,
camera.
I got to move my stuff because I don't know what's going to happen. My comic books will be flying. I got valuable shit here. I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
I'm thinking you might want to start clearing some pictures off the wall, Bubba.
I'll shake this fucking foundation of this fucking house.
In all seriousness, looking at the
I
board,
didn't want a quarterback.
I hope they move back because I'm
The
looking.
pick is in.
The pick is in. It's a little late to move back.
Fucking, I'm gonna be hungry for a Pizza Hut pizza now. Son of a
Yeah, that sounds
idiot.
pretty good, actually.
Well, we
Big
need a
old meat
sponsor.
lovers pan pizza, dude.
Hey, Indiana County Pizza Hut, you guys can sponsor the shows. That'd be awesome. I know we do get Bob's Pizza, and well, Bob's Pizza is way better than Pizza Hut pizza, and we do
Right.
get.
We're shooing for Pizza Hut now.
I know, you know me, Cable. I just keep running my mouth.
That's okay. I'd rather have Bob's too.
I love Bob's. I had a Wapaho in 5 pieces the other day.
Nice.
Ted Padon gave me he was talking. Son of a no center, no defensive lineman. Stephon Tuitt's going to be working at Bilo because he's going to tell the Steelers to go get fucked. Bob, I don't like Fox's Pizza, Bob. Sorry, I like Bob's Pizza. sorry, Bob. Hey, Boothie, what's up? You might have to fix my fucking wall after this draft pick. He's a contractor. Anybody needs any work?
We'll take some after
GPS
you punch your
construction.
wall. Take some
I don't-
before pictures and then some after he
I
fixes
shouldn't
it.
have said that. Well, I don't. It'll go through here. This, no, it probably won't. But it's loud. Shit.
Shane says
Shane, it
pick it or
doesn't
roll.
matter if it's pick or yeah, it doesn't matter, Shane. Matter of fact, Steve, who is it? We know you have it by now. I think you're sitting right next to Mel. What's he saying?
Oh,
Bubba?
Montgomery's picking some good picks, and Andrew Stewart picking good picks. You guys are doing a phenomenal job. I can't catch a cold. I can't pick Powerball numbers, and I definitely cannot pick the first round of the Steelers in 2022.
Well, what that tells me is that you are batting 1,000. and you
Hey,
oughta go
sexy
sign up
baby,
with the
thank you.
Pirates.
My fiance's on now. She's probably like, "Oh my God, he's gonna put a hole in the fucking wall." No, I won't, Tammy. I'm okay.
You still
No, he's
sit
not.
down, Bubba.
I'm not. I'm
Down.
no.
Tammy, he was talking about the whole time. He's like, I'm gonna punch this fucking wall.
Well, yeah. You're
Watch
your
all of a sudden
charity.
that door's
Your
watch that
charity,
door
Tammy,
slide and
is.
a
I'm gonna
beer
have to
comes
get-
through there.
I'll have to cash some. I'll have to work overtime just to pay for all the F-bombs I throw out for the whole year for her charity. Man,
That's a good idea.
Well, the COVID, man, there's a lot of people, no masks. It's awesome now. Look at that. Thousands
Yeah.
and thousands of people. That's crazy. Oh,
Come
I'm gonna
on,
be so
Steelers.
mad.
How long
Lost
does it
Big
take? to
Ben,
get,
Juju.
up there?
Oh, it takes a while because they know I'm going to be in agony here. I remember when we traded up for Devin Bush, and I was screaming, and I was so excited, so excited.
Oh yeah.
You know, T.J. Watt, I was so excited. I was so excited with Najee Harris. This pick here, I am not excited. I am not excited.
How the fuck does Michael Greenberg continue to get A1 pick his
Uh oh.
I'm on an NFL network. Yes, we lost to the Chiefs in the wild card. Thank you for bringing that up, you dumb motherfuckers. We already know that. Hope my mom doesn't watch this show. She watches every other one. Oh my God, this is the most F-bombs on a megacast. I'm glad. Well, this is too much excitement for me. I'm so sorry, and I do swear a lot, people, and I'm very sorry because when you swear a lot, you get the honesty of a person. Oh, Franco. I hope it's a center. I hope it's a center because I know people already know the pick. Boy. My audio sucks. Oh well. Center.
Franco's like, holy shit.
We're just sitting here.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh no!
Damn it! What the
Let's party,
fuck?
baby. Let's party.
Ah, we needed a fucking lineman. Fucking defensive lineman. Oh, let's run for fucking 300 yards.
A year.
Wait.
Well, the good
I heard
news
that
is
right?
he doesn't have
Wait.
to move far.
So. Okay, that's it. I didn't put a hole in the wall. I don't think I. No. Oh, I broke the fucking closet. Fuck.
Oh, Gary's excited.
Oh, shit. No. Did I? Oh, shit, I did. Fuck. Oh, what
Bubba,
a mega cast. What a mega
Did you
cast.
hear me, Bubba?
Yeah, I heard.
Gary texted yes.
Well, he's going to go buy a jersey. On a positive note, he's better than Willis. I was scared because I think Tomlin really liked him, and I believe he was a Rooney call. Tim Javicki, thanks for showing up. Well, I'll buy a Kenny Pickett jersey because this is Dan Marino all over again. But do not get in a sports car, Kenny Pickett. Do not get in a sports car. Wow. Well, you were right. I really wanted. I mean,
You got to be happy.
I mean, can he do it? I don't know. Hey, Steele, thanks for watching. Oh my! Oh, Tammy said I thought a truck hit the house. Oh, I'm sorry, Tammy. Well, no, I
At
just
20?
I think I broke the closet door, but
At 20, they've done worse.
why couldn't they trade up and got Jordan Davis? Come on, I like Jordan Davis. Andrew.
Of
I really
course
did.
we did.
Bubba?
What?
Bubba? I'm going to shoot you straight here.
Yo, okay. I'm listening.
Time, place, 20th pick in the first round. You have a chance at the number one quarterback in a draft class. Right? Now,
Yeah.
I think he's Drew Lock. I really do. I think he's Drew Lock 2.0.
Well, I'd rather take him than Willis, though.
Yes. No, I completely agree. But the difference between someone like Drew Lock and Kenny Pickett is he's walking into a situation to a world-class organization.
Yeah.
Nobody's won more than the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Well, Cable
He's
will
walking
disagree
in-
with you on that.
He's walking into a situation with a real head coach,
Shit.
right?
Yeah. Well-
Now, the GM situation's transitory. Who the fuck knows who the next one is? Okay? I still think they need to do something with the D-line.
Yeah.
At the
I believe
same
that.
time, you got the best quarterback in a draft at number 20. We've seen Jarvis Jones selected. Let me know who's better.
I don't know.
Right.
JP said worst
Let me
pick
know.
ever. JP said worst pick ever. Boothie said he's okay
I
with
bet
it.
you, Bubba. I bet you JP probably is a Penn State fan. He probably
Oh, maybe.
is a Joe Paterno believer. God damn it! Who
And
cares?
and Steele,
Let's see it.
I know when they passed on the last one. I know Steele. Yeah, it didn't work out well for us. I know.
Fuck it.
Okay. Well, I mean, well, I just wanted them to shore up that defensive line. That's all I wanted.
No, I completely agree with you. I've said it from here on out. I've kind of downplayed the
Okay.
quarterback situation. If this is Kevin Colbert's last hurrah, which it is, why not? Fuck it.
Yeah.
At 20,
Oh man.
now if they go
Well,
out and they do,
He's
they
not
do
the only
stupid
hat in
shit.
that mix there either, man. You know. He's not the only pick in that hat. So while we're throwing around cliches, Steve,
If they
you
do,
know, there's a
now,
lot
if they do stupid shit in the next round and don't actually address needs, I'll worry.
Well, they're going to probably address a receiver probably in a second, probably instead of a lineman. That's just my opinion.
No, and that's something that we can talk about. Is I think in free agency, though, I think they've done a good job shoring that up.
Well, we shall see. Hey, thanks, Steve, for tuning in. Thanks for the positive response for the show, and I will breathe easy, Steve. I'm okay. And Andrew, thanks for tuning in, and he enjoyed the show, and Chris just tuned in. So there's some people tuning in and out. Ladies and gentlemen, we picked Kenny Pickett from Pitt. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'm okay, but I still wanted. I figured maybe we could have. I don't know what I figured.
A lot of scenarios there to run through, though. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad they didn't take Willis, though.
So let me ask you guys something. So what do you think on the defensive side of the ball then? You think they know something about Tuitt as far as they didn't address the defensive line, like a nose tackle? Or?
They better know something about Tuitt because Tuitt never said anything. And if that's a hindrance this year and we didn't take a defensive lineman in the first and second pick, we're going to be in serious trouble. That's just my opinion.
What do you think, CJ?
This is an offensive leg, and the defense is just kind of there. But in all seriousness now, I think Tuitt will be back. I think Tuitt is going to play, and he's going to be a big part of fixing the run defense issues.
Defense? Hope so.
If not,
If
not, they will be able to find someone who can plug the hole second, third round. I'm more interested, just based on this draft, what they do in the second, third than it was in the first. I love Kenny Pickett. Pitt fan, a Pitt graduate, all that bullshit. But they will have to make this a successful draft, they will have to kill it in the second, third rounds. That means trading back to pick up some more draft picks, which I that's what I've been harping on. That's what I want them to do. In my wish, I want them to trade their second round pick, move back. Let's pick up extra draft picks. Or say, F it, move back in the first and take Nakobe Dean. Mortgage the future right now.
I don't know. Oh, man. What do you think, TA? He probably said to hell with it.
He said, take me back to the Rockies, put me on a boat, make it 80 degrees.
All right.
I came back here for this.
Yeah. I've thought about this for a second. First of all, I'm really more chapped now that the Patriots could go ahead and work out a trade with the Chiefs to move back, and we couldn't, knowing that all 5 quarterbacks were sitting there. That's my first problem.
Still, yeah.
I mean,
no?
Did you not even try? Did you not pick up the phone, or did you just get that giddy? Or, as Bubba said, this was a Rooney pick. It could have been. You know what? It's a good feel-good story. He's not going far. He's just making a left instead of a right. And at the end of the day, he's either going to be boom or he's going to be bust. And we could be looking at drafting another quarterback in the first round 5 years from now. And no championships in that time frame.
The only thing that
really upsets me.
The only thing that I agreed with right there is, yeah, they could be taking quarterback in the next 5 drafts. Take a look at the Rooney's business profile. They don't give a shit. They don't. All right. They aren't.
Well,
here
they
for us.
did. The Chiefs Chiefs cared about his organization. That's why he didn't draft Marino in '83 because of the cocaine issue, and he didn't want that upon his team. That's why he didn't do it. And that's why he cared. He cared a lot about the organization and how it went, CJ, and that's why he didn't draft Marino at that time. If he didn't have cared, he would have drafted Marino, but he didn't care. So
this sounds shitty, and this is in no way, shape, or form against him. Is he still running the organization right now? Yes or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, no, he's not. He's
he's fucking dead.
Or art.
Exactly.
Yeah, but it's still the same philosophies. The philosophies haven't changed. No,
he learned from his old man.
Haven't changed. Oh, absolutely. Because Dan took it one step further than Chief ever did. Because let's face it was Dan who really put together those Super Bowls in the 70s. That was Dan coming in. Chief got to smoke a cigar and enjoy all those years, but that was Dan's mastermind.
Nope. Fair enough. I'll leave it at
that. So Dan didn't want that blemish of Marino coming to Pittsburgh due to the cocaine situation because he was the architect during the mid 70s and the whole time until he sadly passed away, and his kid just takes it upon that. He could be a little better. He's not like his dad, but he probably has the same different philosophies.
No, I'll leave it at that. It's always good for me to learn something.
And you know, as much as I'm heartbroken here that we didn't go ahead and shore up the trenches like we all know that we needed to. You know, maybe I'm trying to convince myself, Bubba. I don't know.
Oh, that's okay. Well, you know what? If we take a D lineman in the second round, I'm okay. And then we take a receiver in the third, you know, it's just a little bit of switch up. I'm okay with that too. Or take 2 defensive lines in the third and fourth or whatever.
We did get the best quarterback in the class.
Yeah.
I mean, can we all at least agree on that?
No.
Small hands or not.
Let me just add to that. Is that we've got time to develop. Mitch is going to be an adequate fill-in, I feel. I think Mason Rudolph may even get the boot or get traded after this. I don't know. But, I mean, that still gives them 3 if we keep Mason, right?
You have to have 3. You have to have 3.
They're going to keep Mason.
They keep Mason. So, there. You got a starter, a backup, and a protege, right? And a and a young kid that take his time and learn the system.
Hold on, I got some stuff. When you're
look, I'm just hoping 20 years from now we're all excited and giddy that this kid's going to the Hall of Fame and he brought us a couple more championships. That's the best we can hope for.
Well, I don't want to get too giddy. 20 years from now, I'll have a heart attack.
but at the same time, I can't help but feel this is a Mark Malone pick.
Oh, well, Kenny Pickett's more talented than Malone, though.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Mark was a first-round pick too, boys.
I know, but he wasn't. I don't think he was as talented as Kenny is.
Back in the day. Old Tom Selleck there.
I don't have a lot of
He had the
footage on
best
that.
stash in the business, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He had the best
I
stash.
actually have a serious question for you guys. Is you guys historically, when it comes to Steelers drafts, you know a lot more than I do and all this stuff.
Well, not really.
And you have more experience, Bubba. Is that fair?
I got a
Just
lot.
way of
I've
saying
got no.
we're
I've got no. We were on the Marino stuff. Now I got some people that are chiming that are actually stating some stuff. And Eric Steele says the cocaine situation was a relative of Marino, not Dan. And sorry, my mic's getting all messed up.
Every Pitt fan at that time knew that there was a serious.
And Louis Sacco, the chief, hired Pittsburgh detectives to investigate whether Marino was a cokehead, and they determined those were rumors. It was Noel that didn't want Marino, saying championships are built with defense. That's why they drafted the defensive player that got into the Gabe Rivera. And he said he just watched a special on that. Yeah. So, okay, I'm wrong, Dan. I shouldn't. There I go again. Dan was not.
And Bubba, also correct me if I'm wrong too. During that time frame, wasn't it also that Terry was coming back, and we thought we still had a few more years with Terry, and then Terry went ahead and quit?
I believe he was, and then when he hurt his elbow pop in '83, but he was looking to get out because he was going to get into movies and stuff. So that's why they drafted. Cliff Stott was supposed to be, the great savior, and that wasn't the case. So
is this Cliff Stout 2.0 to you?
No. I don't know. When you look at what Pitt, let's look at it this way. Kenny at least knows where all the potholes are in Heinz Field. He's been able to score a lot of touchdowns in Heinz Field. He's acclimated to the weather. He's definitely a hometown boy. This has definitely got a feel-good story to it. Let's just hope that there's a happy ending to it.
Well, we kind of thought James Conner would be one of those too.
We did.
Well, this could be the Pitt draft pick that makes all the Pitt draft picks of before mediocre, and this could be something huge.
And let's face it, the kid is coming back to a revamped offensive line. He does have a year to sit. He does have some wide receivers in the stable, and they're going to add to it. And he's got Najee to take some pressure off of him in the first couple of years. So it's not like he's going to the Detroit Lions. He actually does have some pieces around him and a defense that should be able to keep him in the game.
My question is, do we play him right away?
No.
Week 1, is he the starting quarterback?
No way.
Why?
Not unless Mitch goes down like Tommy did.
Do not throw him into the mix like the Washington Commanders did to Dwayne Haskins.
Okay. Just to play devil's advocate, he has the experience at the college level. I do agree that he should sit behind Mitch for a few weeks. Let's say we're going into the bye week. We're 500.
If we go 0-4, you
put him in.
Yeah. Because you're not going to have no choice, because every fan at Heinz Field is going to be screaming for Pickett's name.
They're going to scream for his name right now as we speak. They are screaming for his name.
I'm ready to roll right now.
But the problem
is,
as
much as I didn't want to take quarterback and I wanted them to boost the O-line or defensive line, I can, as I've always said, I can see it. He's got the experience. Let's.
I will say this.
I will say this. Hold on. Just let me say that.
Go ahead.
I wanted to see the Mitch Trubisky experience under someone other than Matt Nagy, because I think Matt Nagy is a fucking idiot.
All right, so let's even throw this in the mix now. What if Mitch comes out and Mitch is all that he was advertised when he was a first round pick? We go to playoffs and we actually win one this year. And then we go into the second year.
How much you drink?
And then Mitch turns around and takes us to the playoffs for the second year. Do you renew his contract? Or
Yeah.
do you say farewell and here comes Kenny?
No. They'll figure it out a way to spin it. The one thing that's nice about Tomlin, he doesn't give a shit. It's
Yeah,
all
he
about
does.
winning.
Participation.
It's
Camp participation
all
will
about
determine the
winning.
farther. Yeah,
It's
they'll fight it out
all
in camp.
about winning.
If he didn't have Ben Roethlisberger for all them years, he wouldn't have won. He cares. He cares.
Yeah, I think he's more of a player's coach than a team coach.
Because his time management skills suck. This will be his greatest. This will be his great. No, this will be his greatest coaching. Even though the Super Bowls he won one and he lost one, this will be the greatest coaching this year just to keep that team together after the tragedy of Dwayne Haskins. Because everybody that went down to Florida has an emotional, distressing situation of seeing their teammate die, and that is going to be the hangover that could just cripple this whole team all year long.
Yeah, and
He
you
has to
bring
do
up a
some
good
coaching.
point, Bubba. Because here's the thing: as soon as camp opens up, do you think our media is going to let that rest? How many times are we going to have to listen to it when they hit Latrobe? Oh, well, what if Dwayne could have been here? Do you guys miss Dwayne? They're going to constantly keep bringing that back up. So I agree with you. This is going to be better than his coaching year with Duck and Mason.
Yeah, it has to be, because it's an emotional thing when you lose a teammate, you lose a coworker, you lose somebody, your family member, somebody close, especially when you were trying to build team camaraderie. And Mitch Trubisky probably feels like shit because they went down there anyway, and this tragic event happened. So it's going to be a rough year.
And it, you know what though, Bubba? It could also have the different effect on it, and it could even
I
pull
hope it
this
does.
team closer to go out there and win one for the old Gipper.
Yeah. But let me ask you guys a question. If they didn't sign Mitch and Mason was the quarterback and they just drafted Kenny, Kenny's probably going to beat him. Yeah, Kenny is going to would beat him in training camp and start the season probably number one. Maybe not the first game, but definitely the first month he'd probably be starting because he's definitely going to he would beat Mason.
I would say that Mason would probably be gone and Dwayne would be back up.
But I do agree with
the first
CJ.
couple of days.
I do agree with CJ. I want to see the Mitch Trubisky experiment too. So
yeah, but I think I've said since day one, Nagy's an idiot. He's a bad coach. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting because maybe in the recent past it's changed, but there for a long time, Tomlin didn't like to start rookies either. He always wanted them to have a little bit of time before.
Yeah, to build
he's
off that,
definitely
look
changed
at
that.
James Harrison. James Harrison was handed that starting spot, right? But one thing I will say about
he
Tomlin
wasn't
is
handed that.
He recognized
Harrison was never handed anything.
He was cut 5 times.
Yeah, he was cut 5 times, played NFL Europe, was on and off the Steelers, on and off the Ravens, and then back
Special
on the
teams
Steelers,
guy
man.
for the longest time.
And that's what I was about ready to say with when TJ Watt, though, when he showed his true ability, guess who got shit canned? Snaps went down and didn't play.
Well, they should have moved him on the other side. But also, too, his attitude was.
Oh yeah,
he had an attitude problem.
He went straight to.
His attitude was get hurt and get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about playing. Get your contract, get paid, and then take it easy on your body.
The Ravens just took Tyler Smith.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in that are still with us. We have drafted Kenny Pickett, and I broke my closet door, and I'm okay. But I like Pickett. I like Kenny too, but I just wanted some linemen. That's all. That's it. It's going to be a
Well-
very interesting quarterback. It's going to be a quarterback race now, I believe. It's going to be something.
Day 2 is going to be the big. I agree with what you said earlier, Bubba. We get a D line and then a wide receiver tomorrow, and I think we're right back where we need to be.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm good with that.
All right, so round the horn, guys. Overall, first round pick. Let's go from 1 to 5. A rating, 1 to 5. 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Bubba.
Well, everybody I know loves Kenny. I love the name Kenny. I'm going to say, due to the fact that I wanted us to have some run stoppage because we had 4 or 5 games over 200 yards, which was very, very hard to swallow. I'm going to say I'm going to give it because I knew the quarterback was coming. This is a nice story. I'm going to go with 3.75. 3.75.
Oh, breaking out the decimals.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're getting deep into it. Okay.
And I know
All
Mav
right.
would have took it as a 5. I guarantee Mav would have. He
Yeah?
loves Pitt. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Cable.
guaranteed.
What's your
All right, since we're using decimals, I'll go 3.5. I think it shows that they're looking towards the future. You know, who's to say what would happen if you don't take him and you don't take a quarterback this year and it doesn't work out with Mitch, and then you know
and you,
it's
then
up
you
in the
play
air.
free agent game every year, right?
Yeah. So, you know, I think that they're looking into the future and they saw a viable pick, and it's probably the most NFL ready quarterback that was available this year. So, you know, Mitch ain't going to be there forever.
Right.
Yeah, I'll go 3.5.
Okay. CJ, since you're down beside Cable.
3.75. As Bubba
Okay,
said.
you and
Here's
Bubba.
why. As a big Pitt fan, he led us to something that I've never seen in my life before. A very successful season, a New Year's Six Bowl, so on and so forth. He will win games. He will be an average quarterback at worst in the NFL.
I agree with that.
I'll leave it at that. It's kind of one of those one-offs that, you know, he led Pitt, my favorite team, to success. And you can only hope the best for him now when it comes to the Steelers.
Okay, well said. Yeah.
Are we ready?
Oh,
And
go
the judges say
he's
5.5.
No,
Wow.
you really did some thinking from earlier.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
All that
did.
ponderance over there, man.
all that pondering. I'm going to give it a 5.5. First and foremost, number one
Broke the
quarterback in the
scale.
draft. We got him at 20. Anybody after that, if we really seriously look at it, who's going after him? Trent McDuffie, Quay Walker, Kalar Elam, Tyler Smith. None of them just jump out and scream Steeler to me.
All scrap.
Hometown kid. We've got a chance. And quite honestly, I think with a year of development sitting there, I think that this is probably the best pick we could have had. Even though everybody had kind of picked a quarterback going to us, there was only Jermaine who thought that Kenny would go to us, and he was right. The kid's 6'3", 217 pounds. I'm not necessarily sure I'm buying into all this hand thing because, Joe Burrow just went to the Super Bowl last year, and his hand size is only another quarter inch. He's 8 3/4. So, I'm not quite sure I'm buying all that, but I think we're going to be all right with this pick.
I I'm kind of interested to see what happens here, 26 through 32. Just because I wouldn't put it past the Steelers to move back in and
I can't
grab
see
an
that happening.
interior offensive lineman.
No, we're not moving back in.
We're not moving. We're not doing nothing.
We're where we need to be.
Everyone here says no, but that's my proof
No.
of concept right there.
Steele says, "Don't be
No.
surprised if he beats out Trubisky this year."
Well, that's a good problem, right?
Yeah,
When you get-
yeah.
That's the problem you want to have. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't bitch about that. Steele, if Mitch ain't doing the job, he comes in and lights up the whole. But we got to get some receivers and get some line.
So let's be honest, though. Quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to have a lot of weight on their shoulders. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Well,
especially
yeah,
in this town.
absolutely. What's the saying? You never want to follow a legend. You want to be the next guy after.
Yeah,
And
that's a good
remember,
point.
Kenny said he was all for that. He came out at the combine and said, "I don't have a problem with doing that."
Yeah, good.
That shows a little
Saying all the
swagger.
right things.
What do you want him to say? Huh? I don't want to
Yeah,
follow
that's true.
Big Ben.
Yeah, please don't pick me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
I'll
I get
suck.
to the-
I'll
can I-
suck compared to Big Ben.
Yeah, but you got to figure out of all the quarterbacks that was asked that question, he was the only one that came up with the right answer.
Hmm.
And here's the other thing, I've been watching a couple interviews of Malik Willis. Nothing against the kid. I think he's got talent. I think he's a little short for the NFL. However, could you imagine him after Sundays listening to him talk? Your quarterback needs to at least have a command of the English literature. Malik is far from it.
Well, the thing about the quarterbacks now, it's under Matt Canada's offense, and none of them is going to give him any grief. Like Ben told him, "No, I ain't listening to you, dude. We're calling my stuff." So this year it's going to be totally different. We'll have to see. I think a lot of weight is going to be on Matt Canada's shoulders to see if he can do anything with these quarterbacks. He still has two number one quarterbacks now,
Yep.
and good old Mason. So,
And that's kind of where I was going with that, with my rating on this.
Tyler
I'm
Littenbaum
gonna-
went to the Ravens. Oh,
4.0. I'll give that. And I think that Canada will be able to finally do what he wants. And I think we'll see things. It may be midway, 3/4 of the way through the year, but I think you might see him out on the field from time to time. I don't know if
I'm
he'll
sure
start.
Canada's happy at the prospect of getting to work with Pickett. I mean, that's the closest he's going to get to a quarterback for his system.
You're right.
So let me ask you this: how disappointed would everyone be if Mitch turns into Charlie Batch 2.0?
For the right price, why not?
Mm-hmm.
that's an expensive Charlie
Yeah,
Batch.
really.
$14 million.
Well, restructure at some point.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. Give Mitch his 2 years. He doesn't do it. Give him the option to stick around as a backup.
Okay.
Let's face it, we had to put somebody solid with NFL experience in there somewhere along the line. And apparently they weren't comfortable with Mason. So
Can't blame him.
No,
neither were we.
it's going to be an exciting training camp now. That training camp is going to be packed now. It's going to be busy as hell every day.
Well, if
Hey,
anything,
let's kick around doing a live a mega cast from training camp this year. guys.
Oh,
Seriously, we could pull that off.
you're the equipment guy.
We could
You
pull
can
that
hear-
off.
You can hear my audio sucks tonight, which is crazy.
I just think it's a
that's
thing.
because you changed your acoustics with that hole in the closet.
well, I went off the track. So, what are we on now? We're at 26. Jesus. Well, now we got to deal with the new Ravens center. And we don't have a defensive line except for Craig.
We don't have a nose tackle
Nope.
that we know of.
Not yet. I don't
we
know.
might be all right. We might be able to pick up what is that? Fittigerin Mathis out of Alabama. We might be all right.
Well, let's not forget about there's some other veterans out there that this isn't the end all be all, obviously, for the off season. So guys are going to get signed, guys are going to move on, guys are going to get traded.
Hey, we got the we got the U.S. Football League. Maybe pick some linemen up there. I don't know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just not off the Maulers team.
Okay.
What are they, 0-3 so far?
That's because they can't. It's because they're not allowed to eat pizza. That's why. So we're at 26. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's up next. Green Bay and then New England.
Well, why don't we do this, guys? Let's go back looking over for the first 20-some picks. Who do you think had the best pick of the draft?
New Orleans Saints.
I know it's conditional of the whole draft, but Eagles are having a pretty good first day with that trade, picking up AJ Brown and then signing or drafting Jordan Davis.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I mean, I'm sure there's something else that I'm missing, but
it's hard to beat the Saints, man. They picked up Penning and Olave. That's two huge pieces to their offense. And they were smart enough to stay out of this pick for the quarterbacks. They'll probably go ahead and get one in the second or the third, one of these leftovers, and still be able to pick up a first-round pick next year. Because
the Jets just finally. Oh, sorry to interrupt. The Jets just finally figured it out and took Jermaine Johnson out of Florida State.
Now, that's a guy that fell. They were expecting him in the top 10 to 15.
Yeah, and I don't understand why he fell. Above my pay grade. Anyway, here's my thing. I'm about ready to sign off. Steelers didn't have to move at 20. They got their guy. They got the number one quarterback in the draft. It's their job to build around him. Now, I would like it to be the other way around where he walks in, he has a solid O-line, D-line, and weapons. That's why Big Ben was so successful so early on. I think we would all agree upon that.
Ben was successful because they had a good defense and a running
exactly.
game.
A good offensive line, too. Let's not forget.
Yep. Everything else when they drafted Big Ben was set. All they had to do was take him. I don't feel that way with Kenny. I love Kenny. I'm a big Pitt fan. I still like the pick at 20. It's a risk. Every pick is a risk. So I'll live with it. I give it a B. I give it a B. What's everyone else give it?
So you're gonna get the jersey tomorrow, or you're ordering it as soon as you jump off?
Oh, I already had that motherfucker ordered.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be a hot. I bet you it's a hot. It's gonna be the number one jersey in this area.
100%. 100%.
Oh yeah, everybody's been waiting.
It's not Tommy Maddox anymore. It's Kenny Pickett, baby.
Well, guys, any last thoughts before we wrap it up? 2 hours now, guys.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say thanks for everybody for tuning in. Thanks everybody for getting on and giving some of their picks and adding to this lovely draft drama tonight. It was the first time ever that the MegaCast has done the draft stuff. We've actually did it when, we do a big matchup, a rivalry kind of game like we done last year. I want to thank Steelers Realm. And I want to, thank Cable, of course, from the Triple B Experience for popping on. I want to thank Mav for doing this, doing the promo pick and setting up the studio. And it's, I know he's bummed out that he didn't get to make it tonight, but I know he's proud that his boy Kenny got drafted. And I know his jersey is already hot on a press and already shipped to his house probably by Saturday morning. But CJ, it was a pleasure.
No, seriously. Hey, quick question though. I'm about ready. I'm going to be at the Pirates games all weekend here.
Oh, I'm sorry about your luck.
Oh, no, dude. It's awesome. Will I see Kenny Pickett throw the first pitch out this weekend?
Well, you might.
You might.
Well, actually, Kenny's going to be at Heinz Field because he's the number one pick because they have that big thing at Heinz Field.
That's
Does
what
he
I'm
show
saying.
up?
It's going to be a big picture fest.
Oh, yeah.
Why will he's going to be throwing out the first pitch Saturday, right?
I don't know. He could.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares? They're going to lose anyway. But
He's a baseball
it'll be
guy,
fun.
gentlemen.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, we could tell.
I mean, last week I opened up, half game back with only 155 to play.
Listen, CJ, if you look right over my shoulder,
We are family.
That was good in 79. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm a Pirate fan too, but I'm old school. But like I said before, I'll let you guys do your spiel. But like I said, it was great doing this, and hopefully the people were entertained. And you know me, the Triple B Experience loves to do these mega casts. And also the Triple B Black and Gold Dynasty will actually have the draft stuff Monday. So with my lovely wrap up of my stuff on the Experience show. So, but I'm going to say thanks to all you guys tonight, and I'm going to just shut up now.
all right. Thanks for helping us get this together too, guys. We really appreciate that. Big shout out to Triple B Experience and Cable and Mav too. Appreciate it. Gary had a lot of stuff set up for us already, so much obliged to that, guys. And don't forget, check out both the podcasts out there. There's room for all of us, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in, Steeler Nation. Looking forward to day 2 of the draft too. So we'll look forward to hearing your guys' opinions on the picks tomorrow as well too. So TA and CJ, everybody, careful in the hot tub, man. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go Steelers.
Yep.
See ya.
Just gonna have to do some manscaping right now. Focus on what matters.
Oh God.
That's it. TA.
Cable, Bubba, it's a pleasure as always, guys.
Always, brother.
Yep.
And maybe we get hooked up in Latrobe. I think that might be something we need to discuss offline. Till then, Steelers Nation, have a good weekend.
All right. We'll see you guys.
Oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, mama, oh, mama.